Alright, so the forces briefing on the Nougam encounter, the terror bid that was foiled by our forces this morning, in which 2 terrorists were also gunned down. The forces confirming how this is the pattern that has been witnessed the past few months and will continue to stay the same for the coming few months as well, and how several of those infiltration pads are currently active. As many as 250 to 300 terrorist launch pads at present, and after August, Pakistan also is trying to push in more and more infiltrators. Though the Indian army is ready, it is prepared, and it will continue retaliating effectively. Remember, this morning in Nougam, 2 terrorists who were gunned down, but the army now exposing the larger Pakistani terror plot as well. Zeenat, who was attending this press conference, is also joining us live. Zeenat, so some important details that have now come to light. If you could just summarize all that has been said in today's press conference, please.
See, as far as today's press conference of GOC 19D was concerned, he talked about today's infiltration and the way the army foiled the infiltration bid by killing 2 terrorists. In fact, the arms and ammunition that have been recovered also were disclosed in the press conference simultaneously when the suspicious movement was observed by the troops, and it was a swift action of the troops that resulted in the killing of 2 terrorists. Simultaneously, the way infiltration bids are being foiled by the Indian army along the line of control, because we see that the way Pakistan tries to push infiltration, trying to carry the ceasefire violation and push infiltrators. It's not a hidden truth. This has been going for a long time. And if you remember, the GOC 15 Corps, B.S. Raju, General B.S. Raju has already said that whenever Kashmir is silent, Pakistan makes a lot of noise. And still the search operations are there going on in the Nougam sector of Handwara, because 2 terrorists have been neutralized by the forces today morning, and still the searches are being carried, whether there are more infiltrators or not. In fact, the ammunition and other things that have been recovered also they gave the details about the ammunition. In fact, you can see on the display also they are showing the pictures of those terrorists who were neutralized by the forces today, and they are the pictures of the arms and ammunitions that have been recovered from that very spot. In fact, as per the Indian army, it's 2 AK-47 along with 1 pistol and rounds and other thing. You can see the dead bodies of the 2 terrorists, those who were neutralized today by the security forces. Although we are seeing a high alertness being maintained by the security forces, particularly Indian army that's on the front line when it comes to borders.
That are now coming to light. Army once again exposing Pakistan's terror plot. Zeenat, we'll have to leave it at that. We'll come back to you, but for the moment we need to take a short break here.